Hey everyone, welcome to the Garage Talk Show. I'm JR, your host. We have a great show lined up. We got my very good friend, London Brown, on the show. He was recently on the hit show, The Hustle, on the Fuse channel. But before we get to him, check out these clips. Because I gotta fix this bike somehow. I just don't know what to do here. I don't...
You gonna need one of these, brother.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Was that my homie London? Was that London? We are back.
My name is London Brown, and I play the character of D in The Hustle. Well, come on, B. You said you gonna play our joint like 2 nights ago, man.
I told you the promoter don't want me playing songs cats don't know.
Man, come on, man. What does he know, man? He still listen to Rob Bass.
D is a star.
Dog do tricks, but I won't roll over like Rover. No. Come over, chauffeured in the Rover plate, catch fetch red bones like being Rihanna, get checks like little mama with clothes designer, she fresh.
Now that you saw a couple of clips of my boy London, let's welcome London Brown to the garage.
Man.
Now, it's good to have you, man. And I know we've been around a long time. We did Crave together back in the day, a short that we did a long time ago. And
Yeah, man.
You were one of the boys on the show. But right now, what I want to talk about is, because I want to know even for myself, I know we've been, somewhat friends and stuff for a while, and but people want to know, who is London Brown? Where did London Brown come from?
Well, back in the day, we were brought over on boats. Okay. No, man. I'm from South Central, man. Born and raised in South Central Los Angeles, man. And I grew up right in the hood, man. Went to school there and grew up in church. My foundation is raised in the hood, yet going to church in the hood, the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm the oldest of 6, man.
Wow.
And I just try to be a good older brother, I suppose, man, and really just maximize whatever it is that I can do, man.
So how many is it? How many boys, girls in your family?
Oh, it's 3 boys, and it's 3 boys including myself, and I have 3 sisters, so it's 3 and 3.
So how did The Hustle come about? How did that show and everything? And I know you do a lot of comedy.
Okay.
So you've worked with Chris Tucker, Cat Williams, and a lot of other people.
The Hustle, basically, we have to go on these auditions or whatever. I got a call from my agent at the time. They said, hey, there's this new show coming out. We want you to go in and read for it. I said, cool. So they sent me the sides, and sides, for those who may not know, sides are basically just like snippets of the script. So they sent me these sides, I go over them, and I go into the audition. And I went through maybe 6 auditions, because we're auditioning against people on the East Coast, the West Coast. And so basically went through the auditions. I get the call back after call back, and then we do what's called a chemistry test, which is they place me against the other actors and see how we gel.
Right.
So
Well, was it kind of hard because, I mean, the guy or the person you portray in the show, was he already kind of similar to your lifestyle, or?
well, it was interesting because the artist I played a Brooklyn artist named D, and D basically he's part of a rap duo called Brooklyn's Finest, and so these guys are obviously from the East Coast, and so being a fan of hip hop, I'm familiar with rapping on beats because I rap in the car, rap in the shower, and all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of cool because I kind of was natural, but having to channel the Brooklyn accent was pretty interesting. I got with a dialect coach, and
So let's hear it.
let's see, one of the so for example, as opposed to car, as opposed to quarter. So I called my mom's up and told her, yo, let's go play some ball. Let's go play some ball. So, I mean, every now and again the accent slips out, man, but, so that was the only thing. I'm LA, so channeling that made it really interesting, man, but I dug it, man. It was just a fun project, man. It's just about 2 guys that's trying to make it through the industry that's basically on their hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that's where I'm at in my career. I'm on this hustle, man. I'm just trying to be better.
But as a comedian, we know in acting and basically in the entertainment industry, it's very competitive.
Yeah.
So what are some of the obstacles you face? Because you're young,
Man.
you're good looking.
You know what? I think it's very competitive. It's very competitive because everyone's trying to get discovered, if you
Right.
will. And so everyone's always trying to outwork the next person. You want to be one of the funniest people in the room. And so for me,